Hey, what's up, everyone? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by stagefront.vip, being joined with Demetrius Andrade right after his press conference with Mr. David Benavidez in a highly anticipated fight this weekend on pay-per-view. Showtime's final pay-per-view. Demetrius, that's kind of a entertaining press conference there with what happened with his brother and Jermall.
Yeah, it was funny. I got a kick out of it. I was out there like, oh shit. I was moonwalking a little bit so I don't get hit or nothing. But you know, they at the end of the day got to be professional, and you know, at the end of the day, may the best man win over there.
You being a fighter, when your opponent is like so like hyped up like that, like can you get anything from that, like mentally from that opponent?
I never really been in those situations, so I really don't know. But at the same time, it's like if I can mentally get in your mind and make you feel that way, it's you just angry for what and frustrated. So it's going to be a frustrating fight for yourself if that's how the energy that you're bringing.
So does that make you favor one or the other in that undercard fight?
I can only speak for myself, and I can't speak for nobody else's ability. But my ability, yes.
Well, if it was you, you're saying yes. But for them, like, I'm just curious, like, your boxing mind.
Ask them, was you just on the...
Well, they both think they're going to win.
Was you just talking to them?
Well, he thinks, well, they both think they're going to win. But I'm asking you, who do you think is going to win?
I think they're both going to win, too.
Draw. So you're picking a draw?
Yeah, draw. Why not? Nah. You know, I mean, listen, I think Charlo is the bigger guy. I think he definitely has to come and prove, you know, that he's back in action. And for the Benavidez Jr., you know what I'm saying? He wants to prove himself too, but I just don't think this is a bigger weight class, you know?
So I remember the first press conference, you had mentioned something to me about, I don't know, like a conversation you had with Charlo or something, like you wanted to bring something up and you said, oh, maybe I'll bring it up the final press conference.
Oh, yeah, man, I was going, but it was too much. Just didn't pan out the way I wanted to do, but it will still come out. It'll still come out when it's time.
Post-fight?
He has to be around. Yeah, he has to be around for this.
Can you give me a hint? Like, what?
He has to be around. He kind of gave you the hint himself, but I got the real story. But we gonna.
At what point? So I could go back through the footage and kind of piece things together.
That's up to you to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Come on, you gotta give the fans a little bit more.
You gotta work something out. But before he goes.
You guys got to tussle, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so, you know, speaking of you, you're the main event. We had people go see you 3 weeks ago in camp. I'm just real curious, with the stuff that you were doing over there at Snack, like, what was the focus there? Was it like leg strength? Was it more conditioning? Like, what did you focus in your time there?
Focus is just mentally. You know, the physical stuff, I already have that. I've been working extremely hard back home, and we went there to just get the last part of, like, of course, conditioning, legs, all that stuff that comes with it. We bring our team out there too, but just the mental and the structure of just going in and making sure that nothing's in my way and I can get everything out my way, and that's going to be David Benavidez come the 25th.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking that this potentially could be like a physical fight given David's size, and you know, he pressures and he's going to want to, I don't want to say manhandle you, but try to impose his size on you. And I'm thinking like, okay, Boo Boo's going to need to know how to navigate that and manage that and maybe build up the legs a little bit more to be able to handle that weight.
I think he's going to be very surprised how strong I really am.
Yeah, because I've seen the clips. You've been working a lot on the inside too.
I work on everything, man. Inside, outside, upstairs, downstairs. I'm going to be nice.
Yeah, no. Hey, it's the internet. You can say whatever you want, bro.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be a good guy. I'm a nice guy, okay? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice today.
So then, when it's all said and done, what are we going to be saying that we're so surprised about?
I don't know if it's, I mean, for the people, just like his skill set is just amazing. That's it, you know. At the end of the day, the things I can do and the things I can see and the traps I can predict is just going to be something good for you guys to see that you guys been missing out because I haven't had the opportunity to fight somebody that's going to bring that type of excitement to me to want to fight like that, of course. But, you know, now it's time for me to fight in that way.
Yeah, you know, this is like, finally you get your chance to showcase like what you're really about, to showcase like how good of a fighter you are and how skilled of a fighter you are. Like, do you feel in a way like this is like a now and never moment for you? Like, I got to make it happen. I got to make it happen in this performance, and I got to look spectacular to like show people like this is what I've always been, and like pay attention to me now.
Yeah, at this point it's more about becoming the three divisional world champion for myself, and the people will get a glimpse and also like enjoy that road. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in the sport of boxing. So of course, yes, now's the moment. I tell a lot of fighters like, yo, if the shit's right, go, bro. You got to take the gamble. No risk, no story. Go ahead, bro. Like sometimes you got to do that, and then sometimes you got to be patient. So you got to know how to step on the gas or step on the brakes. And right now, it's time to step on the gas.
I would imagine like that's what you see what's at stake then, right? Like you don't have a lot of time and you got to make it happen.
Time, but not just time. Nobody wants to fight. Nobody wants to fight. And so we was able to get David Benavidez and I to agree to this fight. Other than that, if we didn't say yes, we wouldn't be fighting. We probably would have fought one time this year.
You know, it's crazy because a lot of fans have said, hey, like the two guys that Canelo doesn't want to fight are ended up fighting each other. And it's like, you are the two guys that like everybody's been clamoring for him to fight.
This is the biggest fight that can be made at 168 pounds. Canelo definitely is the next step, but in the sense of like because he's the cash cow, he's the most popular, but not because he's better than David or I.
Which was leading me to my next question. Regardless, I know you feel you're going to win, but would you feel like I'm the number one, regardless of his undisputed status? He hasn't really challenged himself against the top guys at 168, and I beat David. That's me now.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
You won't be going to any press conferences, though. You think with that win, it's more than enough to be able to...
I love going to press conferences. I love it.
Well, I mean Canelo press conferences.
I love them.
Oh, you're going to go back to what?
Like, yo, hey, man, remember me? Mr. Payday? Get the fuck out of here, man. Huh?
You practice your Spanish. Maybe you could say something back to him.
He was speaking more. He was trying to speak. He was in the mirror like, okay, Canelo, come on. Say it. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, Canelo. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You got to respond in Spanish now. You'll have time to...
I would be like, you know what I'm saying? I know my Spanish, but I'm going to be nice right now. I'm going to be nice because my Spanish is a little vogue, so I'm going to be nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Cabrón.
Well, Demetrius, it's always great chatting with you, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm super looking forward to your fight this weekend, so we'll see what happens, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
With my guy to the right, Mr. Mike Pelosi, and you see him to the left, Mr. Andre Rozier. Gentlemen, the amassing is here. The Demetrius Andrade camp versus David Benavidez. Talk to us about the matchup, guys. How excited are you?
Extremely excited, honestly. We can't wait. We've been waiting for an opportunity like this since 2008, I can say, after he came off the Olympics. So just to be here finally with his peers, to show finally maybe Benavidez will bring out the skills that we all know that he has, or he might make it a walk in the park. Who knows? All I know is they're gonna be victorious come 25th.
Well, listen, we had a wonderful camp. We worked really hard. This is one of the best camps that I've ever participated in. And what made it that is that the atmosphere and the aura was fun. We had a great time. We were cooking, joking. But more than anything else, we trained our butts off. He is ready for war, he's ready to win, and we are going down, and we're going to take care of business on November 25th.
You know, it's something, you alluded to it, you guys sound so relaxed. You say you trained, you hung out, you did the thing. Demetrius, in these interviews, is so utterly relaxed, it's almost scary. Talk to us about the level of calm that you all now I see where he gets it from. Where's that coming from?
Well, really, it's that we gelled. I mean, I'm Uncle Dre, and these are my nephews, and that's how we live life. I love them, They love me. They respect my information. I respect their direction. And it made it a fantastic time. You don't often have fantastic times like this where the camp doesn't have hitches and roadblocks and obstacles. We had none of that. We had a wonderful, wonderful time preparing for this fight.
And when we talk about preparing for the fight, let's talk about the business at hand. The power punching, volume punching David Benavidez on the 25th. How do you guys plan to slow the buzzsaw Benavidez down?
With that, we're just going to rely on Boo-Boo's skill, his tenacity, and his IQ. He's going to just control the ring and slow David down to his level or speed it up to his level. We know that Boo-Boo has total control in that ring when it comes down to the fight.
Without a doubt, he's a gifted athlete. He always has been. And we just primed up and made sure his articulation is at an all-time high. We didn't have to, there's no teaching Boo-Boo how to box because he already knows how. All we're doing is fine-tuning the effectuals, and you'll see it on November 25th. You'll see the jab, lightning quick hands, amazing footwork, angles. Listen, there's nothing else to say other than
it's him
enjoy
again.
The show. Enjoy the show.
In camp, the media workout, we saw you guys working on punch placement. We've seen videos of you guys working on punch placement. How particularly important is it for precise punch placement versus David Benavidez?
It's all about fundamentals. Like, you break down any boxing fight, fundamentals and skill pay the bills all night if you know where to place your shots at. You're not trying to waste too many punches, trying to loop a shot, a long, powerful shot you might miss. We're not trying to miss anything. We're trying to lose minimal activity
and accuracy.
Exactly.
I've been seeing you guys partying in camp too, man. Look like there's been a lot of grooving and moving. If you had to pick a song from the camp, what would be the theme song for the camp this year?
1960 to 2002. That's been the genre.
My theme song for the camp is "Work It to the Bone." You gotta work it to the bone. I said, work it to the bone. I said, work to the bone, bone,
That
bone.
was his. Mine was the big payback.
Ah,
We coming hard. James Brown all down. Downtown and uptown.
There's some culture up in this piece.
Yeah, brother.
gentlemen, the biggest prize I think kind of that is looming in the room is obviously Canelo Alvarez. How pressed are you guys to impress the likes of Canelo Alvarez and the rest of the world on Saturday night?
Well, it's not about impressing Canelo Alvarez. It's about winning this fight, winning it in grand fashion, looking like the excellent fighter that Demetrius is, and showing that he can rule the 168-pound class at any moment, at any time.
We all know he could pick whoever he wants. Let's say both of these guys fight and it becomes a draw. He might pick Munguia. We might have to run it back for another and see what happens at the end of 2024. Maybe he'll pick one of us. We don't know. So the ball's always been in Canelo's court, so only time will tell. All I know, we got the task at hand come Saturday night, and we're going to come out with victorious. And Demetrius Andrade is going to be the new and still undefeated champion.
Last thing for me, guys, give us the biggest reason that fans should tune in Thanksgiving weekend to watch Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez fight.
It's going to be an excellent fight. Two very talented, hungry warriors, and they're going to give you everything they have and some. It's going to be well worth the pay-per-view, so tune in. You know that's the football weekend, but at night, after the game is over, come on and
Let's not forget. You got a lot of leftovers. You gotta eat and watch
oh, that's
something.
right,
You can't
exactly.
just watch football.
Don't forget the turkey that became turkey salad. You know, turkey sandwiches.
The salad be hitting.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to giving the Thanksgiving weekend crowd a wonderful annex to enjoy some world-class boxing.
And the other business at hand on the card, since we're already talking about it, Charlo versus Jose Benavidez Jr. If you guys could, what do you think about that fight, and what's the most intriguing part about that matchup to you? Coach Velez, I'll let you go first.
I like to see where Charlo's at, coming back after he's been out of the game for almost 2 years. I'm glad to see his mental's straight, his family straight away, his everything. Looks like he's right on path. And I see him pulling out a victory. But it is an interesting bout because those two are talkative.
Yeah, they've definitely put on a show. My thing is, we want to see where Charlo is right now. If Charlo returns from what he was doing before, then it's going to be a very, very difficult task for Jose to once again win, much less stay relevant in the fight.
But there you have it, fight fans. Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, Coach Rozier, Coach Velez will let you guys get moving, man. Hey,
very much.
We'll see you in Las Vegas, guys.